All right, so maybe I went overboard breeding the cows. I don't know. But yeah, I decided that we needed to have a lot of cows here so we can have plenty of leather and have plenty of food and not really ever have to worry about that kind of stuff. So yeah, I've been making sure that I'm harvesting our wheat field, feeding it to the cows, breeding them up. I ended up having to put these carpets around. It's like impossible to try and get through the fence gate anymore. They just like decompress, start pushing out of the fence. Yeah, it's kind of a nightmare. Anyway, so yeah, I've been breeding the cows just a little bit off camera here. And then another thing that I've been doing, yeah, we need more storage space, guys. We need more storage space. Our little house that we have over here only has like a few chests inside, and I'm now running really out of room for space. So I decided it'd be a good idea for us to make ourselves a storeroom. And I've been kind of working on that a little bit off camera. Okay, I've been working on it a lot off camera. But we definitely need room for all this stuff here. Like outside, yeah, like I'm having to overflow out here, and I don't want to do that. So, boom, storage room. Yeah, so I built out of this oak wood logs for like the outside, the dark oaks, kind of like what we were doing over here. Just a little bit better of a build, like a little more structurally sound, I guess. Anyway, so yeah, I did that. I put some composters out here, and since we went through the stronghold and we had an iron door, I figured, you know, let's put an iron door here. Might as well, right? So yeah, we have lots of room inside of a storeroom now in order for us to store all the things. So do we have a chest for every single item of the game? No, but we have a chest for like dirt, for cobblestone, for wood, for this and that and the other thing. Mob drops, we have plenty of chests for that. I don't even know what's going to go over here, but yeah, I was kind of like laying down some things, trying to figure out how I wanted to get a storage room set up. And it's like, you know what? Let's just start building. Let's just go for it. And yeah, this is what we ended up with. So I did also start making some of these ender chests. These are very important to have. I'm starting to carry them on me, and I'm putting like materials in here for torches, for instance. Eventually, we're going to get ourselves some shulker boxes, which we'll be able to fill this thing up full of all of the different things that we're always going to want on us. And yeah, we're definitely going to want to have these ender chests around. So one in here, then the storage room. We got one over in the main house, back over here. So like if I want to go down to the mines, like, oh, I forgot something. Boom, right here. We have an ender chest for that, right? So that's pretty cool. Then in these little side areas, I was trying to figure out how to lay out like these three walls, and I ended up with like this little space back here. I was like, all right, you know, we can probably put down our furnaces. Yeah, so when I mined some more sand, we cooked that into glass. We now have that available. And then I kind of mirrored that on the other side over here. Went and mined a whole bunch of coal, filled these guys all up. They are ready to go. Eventually, we'll either fill those up full of blaze rods if we make a blaze farm, or something else that's renewable so we don't have to go mining every time we want to smelt. But honestly, for now, I think this is pretty good. And then I also added in some crafting tables around here in various locations so we don't have to keep running all the way around the storage room area if we need to craft something. Yeah, so that's pretty good. I still feel like this wall over here could use something. It's very, very plain compared to everything else. But what we put here, that is something I still don't know what I'm going to do yet. Maybe we could put some crafting tables over here, or I honestly don't know. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way this turned out. I'm going to start making some item frames, I think, and so we can label each one of these chests. It seems to be like a pretty popular way of distinguishing what's in the chest these days. Put an item frame with like a piece of cobblestone, a piece of dirt, you know, that kind of stuff. So I think this is going to work out pretty well. The only thing that I don't really like about this so far, and I don't know how to fix it, is the roof of it, which you don't really see from down here. But like if we go up to the Nether portal, like we go to the Nether and we come back and we take a look. Yeah, I mean, it definitely feels like there should be like maybe slabs completely along the roof or something. Like we have the roof on this house here, but that's flat. And then you see like the logs in the center there. Yeah, I definitely got to come up with something, I think, to make that look a little bit nicer. If you guys have any suggestions, yeah, go ahead and leave them in the comments down below. I might use one of your suggestions to finish up the roof of this. Also, if you have any suggestions on what you feel like I should put in like the entrance way of the storage room, so it's not as plain, yeah, go ahead and leave me suggestions for that too. Like, I definitely could use something here, but what that something is, I don't know. All right, so we had 7 leather around, so I decided to make some item frames and start moving some of the bigger items over here. So things like cobblestone, we're always going to want a chest of. Things like stone, we're always going to want a chest of. So I put my stone in here, and we turn those into stone bricks. Dirt, we're going to want. So I put grass in here. Sand, we might end up making a sand chest and then a glass chest. I don't know, but for right now, I'm just kind of combining the two. Since sand smelts into glass, it makes kind of sense. And then we put wood right here. Like, I'm probably gonna end up moving these things around, but I kind of want blocks together. And I'm gonna want maybe, I don't know, all of our plant stuff together and then all of our ore stuff together. So yeah, things like that we'll have to figure out as we go forward. But yeah, I wanted some kind of a storage room. This isn't gonna be like the only storage room that we ever make, I'm sure, but I definitely wanted something here at spawn, so when we need something, I know exactly where everything is, and if we need to go get more, I know exactly of what I need to go get more of, you know what I mean? So yeah, I want to get like a place for all of our sugar cane to be put, and our wheat and all of this kind of things, but yeah, for right now, I think just a small little storage room like that is definitely going to help us. Now, one thing I did want to do, we're going to head over to the end, and we're going to look at going to the end city. So I'm going to grab some ender pearls so we can do that. But yeah, I have been doing some other stuff around here. Let's get rid of that for now. Been doing some other stuff around here. In fact, one of the things I did is I ended up making a nether portal 3x3. You know, ever since I started playing Minecraft and they added the nether, yeah, I've been playing this game since before they added the nether. Yeah, one of the things that they did is they made the portal so it was too wide. So it's like 4 blocks wide in total with the obsidian. And nobody builds with even numbers. And it's always a ridiculous thing to deal with all the time. So you know what? From now on, whenever I build a nether portal, I'm always going to build it 3x3 instead of 2x4 or whatever it is. 3x3 on the inside instead of 2x3 on the inside. But anyway, so besides that, let's go to the nether. I have been doing some other things around here, including I ended up moving where our nether portal was. Now, previous to me moving it here, it was up here. I wanted it down lower because I kind of want all of our nether portals to be at the same height. That's right, I did add in another nether portal. I had mentioned that before. Yeah, so up here is where the portal was previously with the stone brick around it. I had mentioned last episode that I want to put a nether portal over at the stronghold. So I have done some things. You can see there's paths leading out of here. Yep. We got a 3x3 nether portal here and an ender chest here in case we forgot something. We don't have to go all the way back. But yeah, we can come over this way. I'm hearing a gas somewhere. I don't know where it is. Probably need to get this ready. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh, and it's gone. Okay. So this path right here, I do believe, takes us all the way to the stronghold. Let's take the other path first before we go that way. I still gotta label these because I'm not really familiar with which way these paths go. This way over here, I think, does take us over to our stronghold, our fortress that we saw, well, not last time, the time before. I'm pretty sure when we came to the nether for the first time anyway. So yeah, I dug it out, and then this connects over to our path that we have going down there. Yeah, I don't remember. Did we make that a cobblestone before and I changed it to nether brick? I might have, or the stone brick. I might have done that. I don't actually remember, but yeah, I want to make sure that all of our portals are kind of at the same height, and we are at Y67, I think, is where this path is, and it just kind of makes sense that we're kind of halfway between the nether ceiling and the lava lake below, so we can build up or down depending on what we need to do for in the nether here. Another thing is they've changed the way the nether generation works. I don't know what version of Minecraft they did that. It was either 1.13 or 1.14. But yeah, the nether ceiling, like the internal cave of the nether, goes like all the way up to bedrock. Previous to that change, like you'd have like 15 blocks in the nether ceiling or something, where you were pretty much guaranteed it would be solid bedrock. That's not the case anymore. If you dig all the way up to bedrock and then you do like a 2x1 tunnel all the way through, like you're gonna run into a spot where the nether opens up and you'll just fall. Yeah, so it's not really so safe to build up in the nether ceiling anymore. So since you can't really do that, which I would have done if that was still a thing. Since you can't really do that, yeah, I'm just gonna make the nether portal at about around sea level, halfway between the top and the bottom of the nether. I just feel like that's better. So over here, you can see this path ends at a little box. That's where our stronghold is. It is pretty easy to get there through the nether, but yeah, I don't have a lot of materials to make this all safe. We don't have mending yet, and yeah, my picks aren't gonna last for forever. My armor's not gonna last for forever. I would do a whole bunch of mining and get a whole bunch of these resources, but yeah, we are gonna have to look at getting mending, and we're gonna have to do that pretty soon. But before we do that, yeah, I think we're gonna go to the end here, the stronghold. Yeah, we got another ender chest here. Before we work on mending, we're gonna go here. We're gonna try and get ourselves an elytra. That's pretty much the goal that I want to do for today, is get ourselves an elytra. Now, I haven't done anything in the end since last episode. All I did was just build a path to get here easier. Yep, and just do the pathing around in the nether. We are definitely gonna need... Was this the thing that we did before? How did I get up there before? Or did we not even go through this thing yet? Maybe we didn't even go through this yet. But yeah, we're gonna want to look at getting an elytra so we can fly around and do that kind of stuff. So that's my first goal. Now, I didn't bring any blocks on me like a big dummy, so I'm gonna go ahead and mine some of the end stone here. Make like a staircase or something, and then we'll do like we do, throw a pearl through that, and then we will go check out the outer islands. All right, so we have ourselves a staircase that goes all the way up to the thing. There's a couple of ways that you can get through that. If you place down water, I believe you can go to the swimming position, so you're only 1 block tall. You can kind of swim through there. If you had an elytra, you could kind of like jump up and then elytra into this thing. But yeah, we don't really have a good way of doing it right now. I'm just going to do it the old-fashioned way and just throw an ender pearl. So I made the advancement remote gateway. So here we are in the outer islands area. It looks like it spawned us on top of a chorus fruit. So yeah, I want to make a staircase to come down from here in case we're coming over here farming stuff. Just make it easier to get back and forth. So that's the next thing I'm going to do, is work on this side. Yep, just make myself just the same kind of thing we did before so we can get all the way up and down or whatever. So let me work on that, and then we will continue on. Alright guys, so we have another staircase up to this portal so we can get back and forth easier. Yep, so that's all done. I did go ahead and I chopped down a chorus plant here. We got some chorus flowers. So yeah, in order to get the chorus flowers, you do have to chop down the top part of the plant. You can use an axe or whatever. Oop. Ah, I'm just out of range. Oh, there we go. I was down a block. So yeah, you gotta chop those off. You can use an axe for speed. And then the rest of the plant you just break, and it all just pops off. But if you don't cut down the chorus flowers, you don't get the flowers so you can replant. Yeah, because you need those in order to grow a new one, right? So anyway, yeah, we have some of this so we can start farming this stuff whenever we get around to it, making a chorus farm. And then we can make purple blocks. Yeah, that's probably a thing that we're going to want to do at some point in the future. So yeah, our next goal is to find ourselves an end city. Now, one of the things you can do is go into your video settings and just crank the render distance all the way up to 32. It does end up making the game feel a little bit laggy with the more chunks that are rendered around you, but it will allow you to see end cities a lot easier without having to like run around. Maybe you have one pretty close to you, but it's just out of your normal render distance. Yeah. So yeah, this is the thing that really helps finding the end cities. Oh yeah, here's one right here. Very, very cool. I probably would not have found that without turning my render distance up. And it does not look like this is one that has a boat, I don't think. Maybe, does it have a boat? I don't think it does. What is that thing right there? It's hard to tell. No, that's just a really big end city. It's cool looking. But yeah, we want to find one that has the boat because the ones with the boats are the ones that have the elytra, and that's what we're really after. We could go and look at this thing, and we probably will do that eventually in order to, you know, get the loot out of it. But yeah, we really have one goal for today, and that is to go find ourselves an elytra. So even turning my render distance up pretty far, like I'm having a hard time finding end cities. Like we found that one really fast, but it didn't have the ship, which means it doesn't have an elytra, which means it's not really exceptionally useful for us, or at least for what we're trying to accomplish right now. So I'm having to pillar out to new islands to try and discover hopefully new end cities, but I haven't seen any other ones yet, but it's only a matter of time. I'm trying to mark like the locations where I cross islands and like high points so I can see them from a distance with a torch. Yeah, to try and make finding my way back that much easier. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll just find one of the little portal warp things like nearby. I mean, that's always a possibility. But yeah, it's just a lot of running around these islands here, trying to find an end city. Hopefully we will come across one, and hopefully the one that we find, the next one, will have ourselves the Elytra boat. Oh my goodness, guys. So I've been out here for a while, and I think that is a boat right there. This is the second end city that I have found. I've been bridging over so many islands trying to get to one of these that's going to have more end cities. Yeah, like this end is probably one of the worst that I've ever been to as far as trying to find these end cities. This is just horrible. So like when I bridge, I put like a torch on either side of the bridge, not to really keep the monsters away, but mostly just so it's easier to see where that bridge is. But hopefully when we get ourselves this Elytra, if we can get to it, it won't be that big of an issue. Yeah, we are still gonna have to get back. I didn't bring any rockets with me. I probably should have done that. That way we could have just flown back, but yeah, maybe we'll be able to glide a decent distance away and get some use out of it and be able to get back. But yeah, this is exactly what we're looking for. I'm not sure if we have to go across anymore. In fact, what I'm going to do, let's turn the video settings, the render distance back to the standard 12. Yeah, you still can't even see it. It's like that far away. But with the render distance up, yeah, you can easily see that. Okay, very good, very good. Yeah, I can see it coming into focus now. Yeah, so it looks like we are still not there. We have to go across another open void here to get there. Dang. Man, this has been like absolutely terrible to get to. Trying to think, is it better just to go straight across? Or is it better to go like over here first? I don't know how many blocks do I have. Is that enough to get over there? I might want a few more actually. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, let me go ahead and mine up some more blocks. We'll try and get over there and I'll bring you guys back in. All right, guys, there it is, our boat. Yeah, we've made it underneath it. I kind of like scoped around this island a little bit. I was hoping that we'd be able to find one of the warpy things around here to be able to get back quickly, but yeah, I'm not really seeing one. I do know that there is one about 400 blocks to the west this way. Was that like around 600, 1600? Yeah, well, maybe I guess it's closer to 700 blocks that way. I don't know if our Elytra will be able to fly us that far, but yeah, I definitely want to try once we get it to fly off in this general direction, maybe be able to get it. The warpy thing that I saw over there was only like 3 blocks off the ground, so it's super easy to get to. But yeah, I think what we're going to end up doing here, we're just going to pillar straight up through the bottom of this thing. I know there are shulkers that generally spawn around the outside, and the bottom seems to be the safest spot where the shulkers just can't see you. Yeah, so we are just going to just pillar straight on up. I got over, well, almost a stack and a half of blocks here. I don't think we really need even a full stack, probably like, I don't know, 3/4 of a stack, a little over half a stack probably, in order to get up there. But yeah, all we gotta do is poke inside, and then we should be able to easily take out the one shulker that's in there. Yep, we're right here. Very good. Awesome. And there should be one shulker straight ahead. Doesn't know about us yet, but it will. Oh yeah, you'll know about us. Can open up. I guess you can attack these things when the shell's closed, but you do more damage when it's open. So we didn't get a shulker shell from that guy. That's disappointing. This is what I'm after though. Sky's the limit. The Elytra. Oh yeah, and I'll also take this item frame for our storage room. Wow, lots of gold in here. Protection 3 diamond pants, that's not bad. And a sharpness 4 sweeping edge 3 iron sword. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what we'd use that for. I mean, maybe we can find a use for it at the mob farm or something. I mean, we already got sweeping edge and looting on our sword, so I'm not so sure about that. grab this chest, and we got a silk touch pick. That's always nice to have an additional one. And then curse of vanishing efficiency 4 iron pick. Yeah, you know, whatever. So we should get another brew stand, and I think potions of instant health here. Yep, that's pretty cool. I'll grab that guy, and it looks like we have a shulker just right here. Sounds like there's a second one nearby. Is that it right there? No, I'm not sure where this other one is. We should try and kill this guy and get a shulker shell. Did it drop anything? I don't think it dropped anything. Oh, it sounded like it warped, didn't it? Did it warp? Oh yeah, it's right there. Get rid of that. So don't hit me with those things. Okay. Did it drop a shulker shell? Still no. Oh yeah. Here's one. Okay, cool. So we got 1 shulker shell. So we need 2 in order to make a shulker box. Where'd that guy go? Wasn't it just right over here? Did he warp inside? Is he on the bottom of the ship? Where are you, guy? Yeah, he must be... Oh, right there. I see him. Oh, I don't want to fall. Okay, I killed him, but I have no idea if it dropped a shulker shell. I think that is the only other shulker that's up here. Okay, very good. So let's go out here. We will grab our dragon head. We gotta get our trophy for conquering the Elytra boat, or whatever you call it. I'm not actually sure if this has a name. Oh, I didn't pick it up. Okay, well, we gotta go down there and grab that guy, and then we gotta go see if there is, yeah, that shulker shell down below. I was going to go up here on the crow's nest and fly away, but I think we'll have to try that here in a little bit. I definitely want to go grab that dragon head just so we have it. And then I want to see if we have that other shulker shell. Now, we know where there are 2 end cities now, and getting back to these really won't be that big of a deal now that we have an Elytra. Yeah. So that's going to be really cool. Is there... Where did the dragon head end up? Okay, so the dragon head's right there. If there was a shulker shell, it should be over here somewhere. I'm not seeing one. That's okay. We have plenty of shulkers that we can find here in the end. It's not like a huge issue. But yeah, I would like to try and farm up some shulker shells before we get out of here. So maybe we'll venture into this guy, see if we can get some more loot out of it. Well, I guess some more loot out of the end city total. We've never been into one of these buildings in this playthrough yet. There should be 2 of these guys right here. Oh man, he teleported away. Oh, there he is. Got him. All right, so we got ourselves... Oh, now I'm flying. Okay, we're good. So another shulker shell right there. Got to wait for myself to unlevitate. You can't see the timer remaining when this thing is on. Okay, I turn that off. There we go. Cool. What's up, guy? I'm just going to keep attacking you. All right, so we got 3 shulker shells. So every 2 of them will allow us to make a shulker box. I believe it's a chest in 2 of those, if I remember correctly. Ew, this is fun. Then you got to parkour around in these things. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we got another shulker there. This guy sees me. Oh. Okay, well, I think I'll just hang out right here for a little bit anyway. I'm gonna try and farm some of these guys. I'm not really too worried about dying or fall damage or whatever. We do have feather falling on our boots, right? And yeah, I think we should be pretty much okay. Just gotta stop getting levitated by these things. Maybe I can come inside here. Maybe that'll make it easier. There is another shulker here. Okay, let's go down. Okay, so another guy done. I don't want to get knocked out of this room outside. Okay, yeah, plenty of stuff in here. Oh, and another ender chest, so that's pretty cool. All right, another shulker shell. Let's come over here and get this guy. Oh, he teleported. All right, what about you? Is this the same guy? Whoop. Oh, I fall down. Yeah, doing these end cities in vanilla is actually kind of fun. For the most part, I haven't had a lot of experience doing the end cities in vanilla. Like, I've checked them out in modded Minecraft, and I got a jetpack. And, you know, it's quite different when you do it that way. But yeah, these are kind of a lot of fun to explore when you don't have, you know, overpowered flying and other mechanics like that at your disposal. Let's see if I can get this guy. Wait, did he just fire with his shell closed? What the heck? I think he's cheating. There we go. Another shulker shell. I will take it. Cool. So we had these chests over here. Just iron. Man, so much gold. Neither one of those are worth taking. I will use this ender chest, and then I'll take it with me. What is it doing? Why is it doing that? Is that normal? What the heck? I don't know what it's doing. Nom, 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 nom. Give me your items. What is it doing? It's weird. Okay, so yeah, I'll just put some of these things in here that I don't particularly need on me. Cool. Very good. I probably will take this with me, though. Having extra ender chests is definitely going to be nice. Yeah, so at this point, I'm going to go ahead. We're going to call this good for now. We'll come back here when we can fly around with our Elytra. I'm going to just go back out to the boat, pillar back up, and then we'll see if we can get out of the end. All right, guys, so we have the Elytra on, and I do believe we wanted to go to 600, like 1600. So I don't know if we'll be able to get that far here, but let's give it our Elytra our initial go. I do have it on, so you jump, press space, and then you can kind of just glide, which is great. But yeah, I don't know how long the glide is going to last. I would be really cool if we could get over to where I want to go without having to stop. But I do want to make sure we have land below us just in case. I don't think we're going to quite make it. Yeah, we've only gone like half the distance that we need to go. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay, well, we did try. Yeah, that's not where we want to be, though. So I need to get... How far? 300 blocks. Yeah, I need to get 300 blocks. I wonder if I could... Well, that's kind of a distance, too, isn't it? Dang, dang, dang. Okay. Well, maybe it would be better if I just kind of walk around and follow my path back to where I originally saw that thing. I was hoping we'd be able to just fly there and get there quite quickly, but no, unfortunately, that's not going to work. So why can't all of these little warp things be this easy to get to? It was only like 3 blocks off the ground or whatever. It's super easy. But no. The other one's going to be like above the void and like super far out and all this kind of stuff. Anyway, so Elytra. Oh, you know what? Let's try doing it this way. We'll put the Elytra on and I'll jump, hold space. Oop, that didn't work. Oh, you know what? Maybe I gotta have a block here in order for this to work. Maybe I'm doing this wrong. Maybe it's gotta be like this. So you jump and then press space and then go forward. Yeah, so now I can crawl in a 1 block area and we should just be able to like go in through there. And here we are back at the start. So that's kind of cool. Take the Elytra back off. Cool. So yeah, I like the fact that you can use an Elytra like that to get to the portals in a 1 block space. Again, you can also use water and swim into a 1 block space, or you can use like a piston or something to push yourself down. Yeah, there's a few different ways of doing it, so you don't have to use an ender pearl. But yeah, the ender pearl is by far the easiest way, obviously. Anyway, so we are back at the base now. Awesome. Our next goal... our next goal is going to be getting ourselves mending. So next episode, we're definitely going to be looking at that. But guys, yeah, definitely give me some feedback about the storage building we have here. If you guys got any suggestions for something that I could add, especially to the front of it, like I was talking about on the inside here, so it's not so bland. I mean, we could do pictures, but if you got some other ideas, yeah, I'm definitely open to suggestions. Let me know what you think about the storage room as well, if there's anything else that I can do to improve it. But yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and call it an episode for today. Yeah, we got ourselves an Elytra. We went to the end cities. We'll probably be back there to loot some more. We didn't do a whole lot of looting. And then we also got ourselves like some shulker shells so we can make ourselves some shulker boxes for more on-person inventory, which is really good. But anyway, that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on this episode if you liked it, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.